is a disgusting story. Most of the stories we do are disgusting, I feel like. This man, Colesville, New York, is accused of using a crossbow to kill his 3-week-old daughter, but he was allegedly aiming at his wife during an argument. She happened to be holding the baby. It's Stacey Cole and Carol Hughes for Murder in the Morning. Yuck. This story just, I almost said it just hits me in the chest, but I don't want to, I don't want to make a joke about this, and I didn't mean to. Just a horrible case of domestic violence that went wrong. I don't know what else to say about this. And I'm happy to read the story to go into great detail, but it's just, what the fuck's wrong with you?
Well, how do you get so mad at someone? This is what I don't get. How do you get so mad at someone that you pick up a crossbow, aim it at your wife who is holding your baby,
your 3-week-old baby?
So you're intentionally planning on killing her if you're going to do that, because or seriously injure her, because even if that hit you in the arm, that would be horrific injury.
Yes, it would.
With no regard to her life, no regard for the baby's life, no regard for your own. Like, you're not going to get away. Although he did try to get away.
He did. And I'll tell you what, I'll read the story and we'll let everybody come to their own conclusions. But this guy is just a piece of work. This happened in Colesville, New York. A man accused of using a crossbow to fatally injure his 3-week-old daughter while allegedly aiming it at his wife. He is identified as 26-year-old Patrick Profrite. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. I don't really care. He reportedly fired the crossbow during a heated argument at their residence at 5:14 a.m. So I don't know if
that makes me think they'd been up all night.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking too. Law enforcement officials responded to a distress call reporting that an adult female and infant had been shot with a crossbow. According to the sheriff's office, the projectile from the crossbow, a broadhead bolt, struck the baby girl in the upper torso, passing through near her armpit and then tragically hitting her mother in the chest. The man removed the bolt and tried to prevent the woman from contacting EMS, the emergency services. Before deputies arrived, he then left the scene in his Dodge Ram pickup truck. While the wife received medical treatment for her injuries at the hospital, the infant was pronounced dead at the scene. In a search, an effort by multiple agencies, he was located in the nearby woods after his vehicle became stuck in the mud less than a mile from their residence. The sheriff's office has pressed several charges against this idiot, including second-degree murder, second-degree attempted murder, first-degree criminal contempt, for violating an order of protection. Authorities noted that he had a history of domestic incidents involving the victim, and an active stay-away order of protection was in effect.
So he shouldn't have even been there.
Right. He shouldn't have been there. It sounds like maybe they've been separated, or
and he showed up in the middle of the night.
Yep. It remains unclear whether the accused has entered a plea or secured legal representation. The sheriff there expressed his profound sorrow over this devastating nature of the crime, deeming it one of the most heart-wrenching and senseless acts witnessed in the community in recent memory. So this piece of shit's going to go away for a long time, I would hope.
And, that's one of those, it's a horrifically sad story. I can't imagine what the mom's going through and her family's going through. But then you think about those first responders who had to answer that call and what they saw.
Yeah, just horrifically tragic. I was this his daughter?
That's
it just says baby girl.
Yes. But I obviously don't know.
Wait. Injure his 3-week-old daughter. So yes, this was his daughter.
And he didn't care. She's holding the baby because the baby's 3 weeks old and probably crying and fussing. Oh, so with that protective order, it makes me think things had been really bad before then.
They had to have been, because I mean, if you get a protective order against your spouse after just giving birth to his child, I mean, things have to be really bad. I can understand being stressed out. You've got emotions and hormones running wild. I get that. Things are tense. But to actually go into a courtroom and request a protective order, things had to be really bad.
It's bad. And I feel so sorry for her. Like, not only leading up to that had to have been really horrific with him to have gotten the protective order, but then she's got this baby and she's trying to protect her baby. And then karma comes and bites him in the ass. Thank God for the mud. And he gets stuck.
Otherwise he might have gotten away.
I mean, I think they would have eventually caught him, but the mud sure made it easier.
Oh, God, what a disgusting human being. So one of the things that Tony always likes to talk about is, should people be put to death? Can we get a show of hands for this guy?
I got my hand up.
Yep, my hand's up too. So, yep, death to you, buddy. You suck.
You're locked into the Hidden Killers podcast.
Want more? Start binging on all of our true crime podcasts right now through Apple Podcasts and get an ad-free experience when you sign up to be a True Crime Today Premium Plus member exclusively on Apple Podcasts.
More of the Hidden Killers podcast dropping soon.
Press subscribe now.